Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder EAS&Weather here with your Day 1 severe weather outlook. We have a slight risk for severe weather today covering much of central Texas. Cities in today's slate include San Antonio, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Austin, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, and Arlington, Texas. There are three marginal risk areas for today. One covering portions of western, northern, eastern, and southeastern Texas, west central Louisiana, much of Oklahoma, and central Kansas. A second marginal today covers much of Idaho, northwestern Utah, western Wyoming, and south central and southwestern Montana. The third marginal today covers north central and northeastern Minnesota, northwestern Wisconsin, and a little bit of the west central part of the UP of Upper Michigan. Cities in today's marginals include Houston, Texas, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Wichita, Kansas, and Corpus Christi, Texas. Now going to the tornado threat for today. There are two areas where we have a 2% chance of an isolated tornado today. One covering much of Texas, most of Oklahoma, and central Kansas. A second 2% tornado risk area today encompasses northeastern Minnesota, northwestern Wisconsin, and a tiny bit of the western part of the UP of Upper Michigan. The 2% tornado risk areas today include Houston, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Austin, Texas, and Fort Worth, Texas. Now, if you look at the black dashed area up here, the black dashed area is level 1 of 3 on the tornado intensity index, okay? The black dashed area is where we have the highest potential to see tornadoes of EF1 rating or stronger today. The black dash is the highest potential for EF1 tornadoes or stronger today, so it could go as high as EF2 maybe, for all we know. I'm not saying the EF1 or higher can't happen in this 2% area. I'm not saying the EF1 or higher can't happen in this 2% either, but the highest potential for the EF1 tornado rating or stronger is in the black dashed area up here. Alright, so I think this area here is mainly EF0, but again, could be an EF1 in there too, so yeah. Cities in the black dashed area, aka level 1 of 3 of the Tornado Condition Index, today include Duluth, Minnesota, Superior, Wisconsin, Hibbing, Minnesota, and Cloquet, Minnesota. Now to the wind threat. There is a 15% chance of damage in wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today, covering portions of central Texas. Cities in the 15% wind risk area today include San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, Laredo, Texas, Waco, Texas, and Killeen, Texas. There are three areas where we have a 5% chance of damage in wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today. One covering portions of west central, northern, east central, and southeastern Texas, west central Louisiana, most of Oklahoma, and central Kansas. The second 5% wind risk today covers northwestern Utah, western Wyoming, much of Idaho, and southwestern Montana. The third 5% today covers north central and northeastern Minnesota, northwestern Wisconsin, and a little bit of the western part of the UP of Upper Michigan. The 5% wind risk areas today include Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now for the hail threat for today, there is a 15% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today, covering central Texas. The 15% hail risk area today includes San Antonio, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Austin, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, and Arlington, Texas. Alright? There are two areas, really. there are two areas where we have a 5% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today, one covering parts of eastern, northern, and western Texas, most of Oklahoma, and central Kansas. Another 5% hail risk today covers north central and northeastern Minnesota, northwestern Wisconsin, and west central part of the UP of Upper Michigan. The 5% hail risk areas today include Houston, Texas, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Wichita, Kansas, and Corpus Christi, Texas. Now, if you look at the black dashed area here, there's a black dashed area here. The black dashed area is level 1 of 2 on the hail intensity index. Alright, the black dashed area is the highest potential for hail to reach or exceed 2 inches in diameter today. Alright, the black dashed area is the highest potential for hail of 2 inches in diameter or larger today. Alright, I'm not saying it can't happen outside the black dashed area either. I'm not saying the 2 inch hail can't happen outside the black dashed area either. It's just the highest potential for the hail to reach or exceed 2 inches in diameter today are in the black dashed area. Alright? They're in the black dashed area, okay? Areas outside the black dashed area, but still in the hail risk today, could still see hail of 1 inch to 1.5 inches in diameter, okay? And that's still damaging, so, yeah, don't let your guard down if you're outside the black dashed area. Because you could still see some very large hail. And, again, there could be an isolated spot where we have 2 inch hail outside the black dashed area, but still in the hail risk. Alright? Anyway, here's in the black dashed area, aka level 1 of 2 of the hail intensity index, today include San Antonio, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Austin, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, and Arlington, Texas. So, anyway, in summary, isolated to scattered severe thunderstorms are possible today into evening across parts of Texas and perhaps other nearby parts of the southern plains. More isolated severe storms may occur across portions of the upper Great Lakes and northern Rockies. So, that's your day 1 severe weather outlook. Stay safe in affected areas today, whether you're in the marginal or the slight, because you never know what the heck a marginal and a slight could pull off sometimes. And I will have my day 2 severe weather outlook video this afternoon. Take care.